The finals had both its Day 4 and Day 5 sneak teasers. We'll go over all the details there with meeting the sponsors, as well as that new Las Vegas Stadium teaser, what their plan is for this current season. Additionally, we have some updates with the community, including that new merch update, as well as a whole bunch more. What's up world, it's Utopia back in with another video. Today we're checking out all things the finals. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. We'll go section by section here where we do have Day 4 teaser, and yes, we finally did get to meet the new sponsors. So they dropped a new video on us that we'll go over first, then we'll go through the sponsors one by one. They showcase a few things here, some new imagery, even another overlay of the Las Vegas map that we've seen pretty much before. For the most part though, it does look like they are giving us some teasers with the new sponsor outfits, and they did showcase that at the very end here. Again, more than likely these are probably the sponsor outfits as they do showcase all three. So you can see those three here. Well, we did have previous teasers of them, but you can see all three of them together here. Now if we jump over to the patch note teaser or the blog post, they do start off by saying here that they're introducing some new and familiar faces that we have for these Season 6 sponsors, which are basically confirmed here: Aspuz, Alpha Acta, and Njimo. And just like previous seasons, they are letting us meet the CEOs. First up here we have the Aspuz CEO, whose name is Sofia Picciornelli, or Picciornel. Again, not exactly sure how to pronounce that one there, but they do say that she is an icon in her own right. Sofia has been conquering the corporate frontiers since she founded Aspuz, the performance-enhancing energy drink that has been fueling the competition since Scotty's heydays, born and raised in Argentina. It's been said that she is a ruthless businesswoman who's brought the true gacho spirit to her brand and the arena. This season, Sofia invites you to pop, pour, and perform with Aspuz on your shoulder and in your bloodstream. Although with that sponsor, since it kind of does correlate here, CNS just made their first post since 10 months ago, and that was over on the subreddit, where they say, "We are CNS except no lies, we are CNS." And they have basically graffitied it with lies over her image here. So do be wary if you are choosing this sponsorship, as it looks like they are actively against each other here, or CNS is actively against Aspuz, if you do have any conflicts there. Moving over to our next brand new sponsorship, that is Alpha Acta, and that is run by Junior Mick Johnson, which of course, just like the rest, he is the CEO of that. He is dedicated to continuing his family's legacy of developing top-tier defense technology, raised in an environment where security was paramount. Junior is a staunch proponent of proactive protection for individuals and organizations alike by creating accessible and massively marketed tools that are designed to neutralize any threat. He has ensured that Alpha Acta is the #1 name in home defense and beyond. Since taking control of the company, Alpha Acta has become a major player in the civilian security, private contracting, and virtual combat sponsorships, helping minimize risk and maximize firepower. We'll have to see what else they entail, but of course they did have that minigun sponsorship, or at least the minigun showcase. So yeah, they clearly do deal in civilian security and private contracting. Then last up here we have a recognizable one, which is Njimo. Under their CEO Ichikawa Natsumi, they're refined in the landscape of global connectivity. Renowned for its cutting-edge communication infrastructure, the company seamlessly bridges the gap between physical and digital worlds, ensuring the unparalleled speed and accessibility. Ichikawa's relentless pursuit of innovation has positioned Njimo at the forefront of the next-generation communication technologies, empowering individuals and businesses alike, which is symbolizing agility and precision. Her signature Dragonfly brooch serves as a testament to the company's commitment to swift, boundary-defying solutions. It is quite significant here, they do say Dragonfly. As I mentioned earlier, some people pointed out on the subreddit that we might be getting that Dragonfly emote. There's a bit of a teaser there, and Rob did mention during his stream that he said there would be dragons. I'm not sure if there's any play on there, but it is all very ironic. That does cover it for the sponsorship roundup. Next up here, we do have Las Vegas. Now again, they do have a teaser trailer here for Las Vegas. They've showcased a ton of stuff with this, pointing out different things that I'll go over in a second here, where they also do give some before and after imagery, so you can see essentially how they've cleaned it up overall. We also do have this image here, which the subreddit has been pointing out, and also people in my Discord have pointed this to me, where it basically does look like the PowerShift module or the PowerShift platform is inside of Las Vegas. You can see this developer working on it here, so maybe we're getting a Las Vegas Power Shift. Who knows there, we'll have to wait and see. Of course, they do reiterate here in the blog post that it's brought to you by the 3 sponsorships that have now taken over the casino and are influencing it in their unique architectural ways. Now again, like I said, they do mention where they cleaned up routes and stuff. Like here, they mention that there's cleaner routes, better interior flow, and a polished redesign or polished design. So there should be more obvious entry and exit points to help you navigate, and also not to get stuck on excessive objects or tight spaces, and there should be a refined feel. At the closing statement here, they say try it soon. They say they can't wait to see your impressions on the sponsorships, making your mark on the all-new take of Vegas. Of course, they also do mention that there's a preview event on the 19th. I'll include a link to it. You can sign up if you want to do so. Of course, I as well have also signed up. At the very bottom here, though, this is the very significant part. They do mention, and don't worry, the original Las Vegas Arena and its variant aren't gone forever. They will return. So it does look like the old variant of Las Vegas is not going to be playable. I don't know if that means you won't be able to play it in private match either. I'm not sure the significance on that there, but it looks like it is for sure going to be gone from matchmaking. Seen a lot of comments on this. Is this variant going to be replaced? Is it going to be just an additional variant alongside that? Looks like for the most part we do have our answer here now that the original Las Vegas map will not be there. Maybe it will make its return. If I had to guess, it'll probably return with like an LTM or something. They'll maybe see the popularity there, but more than likely, hopefully it does return eventually. And maybe you can play that variant on its own. And it not be tied to any LTM, of course. Moving on though, we do have a few Reddit posts to go over here. This first one actually points to one of the teaser trailers where they go, oh my god, they did it. Essentially, someone here did a 3D render, which is of the MGL 32. And this render was done by Demonic Wolf over on the subreddit, who even says here, a little while ago I made some fan art of the heavy grenade launcher, but with Aspuz cans inside of it. You can see the lengths they went to make this fan art and 3D render. It looks absolutely insane, but now it looks like this person is getting what they wanted in essentially an Aspuz themed MGL 32. Just super cool to see there. I love how they play on the fan art there. They've done that with a few cosmetics, so I'm glad to see that they are kind of still doing that. And yeah, it looks like we are getting an MGL 32 in the Aspuz theme. Speaking of themes and just that overall, of course, the mascot, or what we know as the mascot of the finals, is the Namatama. And now we actually do have what looks like an official merch update. So I know I said before that they're going to be potentially releasing a plushie, as that was teased during their AMA on the Reddit. Well, now it looks like we might be getting an additional plushie here, which is for both the Moolah and the Namatama plushie. This happened during Thixie's stream with Rob, and essentially they showcased off 2 plushies here, where again, we did have that in the AMA, so basically it was pre-teased. But yeah, essentially we are going to be getting 2 brand new plushies here with Season 6. At least I assume so. They also did mention that the merch store update would get an update during, or at least at the start of Season 6. When that does drop, I will let you guys know for sure. Maybe we'll do some giveaways with it and kind of work into that. I'll see if I can work something out with Embark on that. But pretty cool to see we did get a little bit of a teaser of what those plushies could look like. With that, we have 2 more last minute mentionables. This first one's actually pretty cool. I did a collaboration with the person that makes this program and the program itself, which was the finals stats. And yes, this is okay that people ask about that. This is perfectly okay to use. It's through Overwolf, which I've even done sponsorships before, but they essentially do their overlay program through that. And they have something here called the Best Drip Battle. I think this is really fun to just incorporate into it, and even to see people's stat trackers and stat cards. Again, this thing is very intuitive. It has so many cool things in there, like your loadouts, your dynamics, your ratings, classes, your teammates. There's even a leaderboard segment where you can track so many different things with this. I will include a link to it down below if you do want to download. And again, yes, it is perfectly safe. The devs have also cleared it, and I've done several sponsorships with Overwolf themselves who actually do publish the program, so there is no worries there. Another one here is somebody I've been in contact for quite some time. This is essentially a Ruby player from Season 3. I believe they also got Emerald 1. But essentially, Season 3 Ruby players do want a player card background, a player card badge, and a Ruby character clavicle pin. Embark basically said if they received 100 signatures from the Ruby players, they would actually fulfill those missing rewards. And even Rob did reply to this person, who is Mr. Knutson, who said, oh, that's right, if at least 100 people get Ruby 3 signatures and a virtual postcard saying we love the finals, they'll fix that essentially to get those Ruby players their player cards. It does seem as of today they have officially reached 100 signatures. And actually, Dusty did respond here to Mr. Knutson, saying that they will drop it on him tomorrow. Again, hopefully they don't mind sharing this DM. Mr. Newton didn't care. I'm sure Dusty doesn't care overall. But yeah, it does seem like they will be getting those player cards and those missing rewards. As always, we do have those last minute mentionables on my Discord, which are of the Star Models page. This one here was incredibly highly upvoted by Nick, who did a Johnny, he's calling Aspoo's hand, cosplay here, and it just seems way too perfect how close this looks. Yeah, this one does a great job, even with the outfit, the facial hair, everything looks really accurate. This one is very, very well done. We also have another very highly upvoted one, which is by Warbot, and he says the finals situation is crazy. But yeah, overall, just a baseline cosmetic here. Still very funny. I'm pretty sure the caption won this one overall. That should about cover for today's video. If you like, subscribe, and into the next one. Deuce.